Yep. Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Ozzy, and let's take it rather slow. Yes, I hope you're doing rather good this evening, and I hope that you can hear me. I'm quite good at doing voices. Now, I keep wanting to look up there, but I moved the webcam down here. I don't know whether to put it back, because it's actually kind of confusing me, but how you doing, guys? Who we got in the chat? We have Tom. How you doing, man? And I saw your message, Golden Gecko, before you retracted it. And I saw that one you just retracted as well. I don't get why you do that. But no, am I subscribed to you? I can't remember. Pete, how you doing, man? Are you being sarcastic or not? Or is it peaking? You've got to tell me if you're being sarcastic or not, because I didn't do a test. Yeah, I'm just kind of going to wait until someone confirms whether it is any good or not. Well, I can just listen to it on my phone. Pete, how you doing, man? Are you being sarcastic or not? Or is it peaking? You've got to tell me if you're being sarcastic. Yeah, it ain't great, but I've got to deal with what I have. For some reason, the USB mic... I need to be careful where I put the camera because I'm not wearing any underwear. The Rode USB mic, for whatever reason, it's just been a bitch and not working. I can't diagnose the problem. I need some Vicodin. Can't diagnose a problem. If you tell me what that is from, then I'll give you a sticker. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It might be the cable. I don't know. If it's not the cable, I'm out of ideas because I don't know how electronics work. I'm pretty useless when it comes to that kind of thing. So maybe I should look at getting a 30 quid mic and just to replace it. But I don't know. If this is okay for the time being, this is what we kind of use for vlogs and stuff now, this lapel mic. It was kind of cheap. It wasn't like one of your £200 ones. It was like 25 quid. But yeah, we ain't got the money for really expensive technology at MonoSupreme. Yeah, this is literally my... I wear this in all my thumbnails, this Star Wars t-shirt. It's quite funny. You got Pedro in the chat. How you doing? I do love Star Wars, by the way. Mad Dan with a Boxed. That's cool. That is a very cool name. Yeah, right. What were we talking about today? I've already forgotten. See, I drink too much energy drinks, it messes with my brain. Okay, so this live show, we're going to go through all that controversy. I'm sure you guys will have a lot to say in the chat about that. I'm kind of keeping a little bit... because I got myself in trouble on Twitter a couple of weeks ago. Not that I'm not going to share my opinions, but I'm just going to... I try to remain as balanced as possible here on MonoSupreme. I know I have no backbone, but at the same time, I don't like upsetting people. I'm sorry. It's just who I am. I guess it's just in my nature. I see both sides of the argument. We'll get onto it, but I'd never actually seen the thing that Russell T Davies had shared. So let's have a watch together. I've not got the audio on because, like I said, I'm having some audio troubles, so you're not going to hear... well, I'm not going to hear audio. You guys might. I'm not sure. I'll turn it down, so you'll hear the audio a little bit. Let's unmute the site, but I can't hear it. So this is what Russell T Davies shared. Now, it's kind of funny because if you just look at this as a screenshot, you'd think, something looks a little weird, like why would some guy with a hood up and a thing over his mouth be kind of in front of a TARDIS? So you kind of immediately... I'm not even sharing the screen. That's how professional YouTuber I am. Okay. Obviously, it sets off uncanny vibes straight away. I mean, the jacket itself don't make much sense. Why the buttons all over the hood? I don't know. The jacket itself doesn't quite make sense. I'm kind of going into full-on Spot AI mode. This is obviously a classic... this is a new series TARDIS here. It's obviously not a classic one. But I don't think that he really gave it any reference material at all before I prompted it, or very little, and the AI has just made up the rest of it. So let's just watch it. So he's saying about how he's gone back in time to 1963. It's a kind of account where he kind of jumps around time periods. We'll have a look in a second. And then immediately the TARDIS changes. And it's like, yeah, I don't think this guy fed it any kind of reference material at all. It's still got the Apple branding. Lol. This was only 2 weeks ago. It feels like a month ago. And then another variation of a TARDIS, and then some corridors which legit look absolutely nothing like anything from 1963. And then I don't think this one's too bad, this shot. I mean, it doesn't quite look like William Hartnell, but it's not the worst. But then it's got that really weird TARDIS again. It changes every shot, which is really bizarre. Well, I'll go over the comments after I've just broken this down. It's funny, I'm kind of breaking down SLOP. It's like, someone typed some text in and then it all of a sudden made this. I don't know. I'll plead ignorance. I don't know how much work this person put in. I'd be interested to know, though, because as somebody who does... I dabble, okay? I do dabble in generative art. It's not my main thing. You guys know that my main thing is actually making customs, making actual videos, doing live streams. But sometimes I'll dabble if there's an idea I have. And then this TARDIS set that looks nothing like the TARDIS. Console's not so bad, but what the fuck is wrong with everything else, I still kind of like those handheld zooms and things. I think that's quite impressive for AI. I don't know what he used to make this, to be honest. Whether it's Nano Banana, whether it's Kling, not sure. I guess Kling, to be honest. And then we got this, how can you fuck up so badly with this? Then obviously you got your generic people where everybody has the same face. This guy and this guy have the same face. That guy's the same. That guy's pretty much the same. That's the one thing that is quite annoying, which I always try and avoid when I make anything. And then you got a wooden Dalek, and it's like, why? And then you got this 1980s TARDIS, just inconsistency throughout. Yeah, it does look like one of those garbage replicas you'd see on Doctor Who rip-offs. Yeah, the chameleon circuit's broke. I think that's probably what it is. And obviously, the studio changes in every single screenshot. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just everything's so inconsistent. I don't think too much work was put into it. Um, what were we saying? What do I think of the AI upscaling on the recent classic Who Blu-ray sets? Well, I think the only one I've actually seen, as in the only one I bought and seen, was the season 25. Was it? Yeah, it was 25. And I thought that was a bit. I mean, we can just put that tab up here because that's what we're talking about. But it looked too waxy, you know. I don't think it's quite at that point yet. I think, in some capacity, if we're not, when I'm talking about this stuff, I'll save the environmental factors for later. But I'm just going to talk creatively when it comes to AI. I've used this software, the Topaz AI Upscaler. Used it a few times. It can be useful for certain things, like if you've got a really, really, really low res image, then it can sometimes do a good job of crisping it and making it look good. But it's like 1 in 100, and I don't think that you should be doing it like just feeding the episode in, clicking go, and then taking what comes out. I think if I was in charge, and if I put the extra time in myself with these classic Blu-rays, I would upscale some things. Some things, like there are particular shots which don't quite hold up to HD TVs. I think that there would be some shots that I would do, but obviously you need somebody to go in and manually check it, and like if it fucks with the likeness and stuff like that and looks really waxy, then it's like, oh, why did you bother, you know? Just use the fucking sharpen tool on the Premiere Pro. I don't know. They were kind of using it as an experiment for the DVD releases, which I understand, but at the same time, I'd rather they just did it with like the behind the scenes features, you know, instead of doing it to the main stuff. And I wish that there was the option of viewing the original upscale material. I think you should always give the viewers the option, to be honest. Yeah, why was the Dalek so big? 21? No. I was talking about the Sylvester McCoy one with Remembrance. They definitely upscaled that. Don't get why people bother making this stuff. Everyone knows it isn't real and can spot the rubbish parts immediately. Who's finding it impressive? Who's it made for? I don't get it. I mean, it does vary, you know. It's I don't know. Everyone just kind of likes to branch everything together. Like if it was AI, it's automatically bad, and it's like, as somebody who's used it in like professional capacities and done it, you know, to make things look a little nicer, it can work, but it is very much a 1 in like 10 chance of it looking good. And you do need to put the work in as well. Like if this guy kind of put the proper source material in, as in if it had consistent models and things, and if you made it look a little cartoony or something, you go, huh, that's kind of funny. But I don't know, he was kind of going for like the hyper-realism and getting everything wrong. It's like, I don't know. I put it in the hands of the people who use it, you know. I don't see it overall as a good thing or overall as a bad thing. I think it's a person-to-person basis, like with a lot of things. Like religion. Yeah. But we all know that there are unfortunate bad side effects to the AI conglomerate. You know, I think you need to hold the big people responsible for kind of, you know, making the factories and badly polluting things. Not to say that these kind of factories didn't exist before, but it's like, surely we're at the point now where we shouldn't be using fossil fuels. You know, I don't know. You need to probably talk to someone who's a little bit more qualified than I am about the whole environmental factor. I think it's a bit of give and take, really. Destination Daleks getting a follow-up. What the fuck is Destination? Oh, is that the Destination Daleks? Yeah, that's a Children in Need thing. Why would I care about a follow-up? That's stupid. CGI Imperials on the box set look weird. Yeah, I found that really weird when they did that. It's like they really didn't need to do it. As in, surely they could have just like animated the ice dogs and the plungers instead of completely remaking the Daleks. You know, it was bizarre. I always find the choices on those special editions a little weird. Not to say that I'd do a better job, but I think I'd be a bit more, you know, we change this, we keep this, we can change this, keep this, and I think that they kind of go in and try and change a bit too much. Yeah. Let's have a look at the other stuff that this guy does. I'm sorry if it offends you, then you have to close your eyes. It kind of it grosses me out a little bit because it's like it's just content farming at the end of the day, which content farming isn't good, regardless of whether you use AI or not. As in that whole thing. Social media is just a cesspit anyway. I don't know what he's saying, so I can't unmute it, but... On the one hand, I do think it's kind of cool, but at the other hand, it's like, I'd much rather just see these things done in person, and if you need to use AI as a touch-up thing, I personally don't have too much of a problem. I don't know, AI productions in general just kind of make me just a little bit like, there's not much soul in this. Yeah, it's like how to create viral AI time videos. Like, this is all just kind of a give me money basically bullshit. Yeah, no, you're okay. What is all this? Okay, so it just took me to his Instagram. That helped. I don't really know what this guy's about. I don't know whether it's just a bit of fun or whether it's trying to steal people's money. I don't know. How many corporations use AI to upscale because of the cheapness and they're not bothering to manually upscale things properly anymore? Yeah, I can't remember what I watched, but there was something about saying the difference between manual and AI upscaling. Yeah, I do see it as a little bit lazy, as in like you just throw it in, press start, and then take it out. It's nobody kind of proof watches it, you know. I mean, maybe they do, but it's not very evident on the releases, is it? It's like they didn't even watch the last few collection boxes. Had to run it through the AI thing. Someone must have dialed up the usage back. Yeah, I think, like with anything, if it works, then I personally don't have a problem. But when you're putting stuff out that looks unfinished, looks too glossy, just doesn't look right, it's like, come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's funny because a lot of media in general nowadays probably does use like AI upscalers, and you probably don't even notice. No one ever called it out when I did it in my history of Dalek movies video. Nobody ever said anything. And who's to say that this hasn't been AI sharpened? Like, I don't know. Sometimes it can be invisible, and sometimes it can be very visible. Also, Daleks with green eyes. Cool. What is this? I mean, I don't listen to Big Finish because look at those prices. Sonny McGann? Is that? I don't know why Cass is just always back. I don't know. I just don't care. He's got the wrong TARDIS. Why hasn't he got his Time War TARDIS? Interesting. Not interesting at all. But, oh, this looks so fucking stupid. Why would anybody want to buy this? 6-inch collectible figure. Collectible landfill. Perfect gift for Whovians. This whole advert, it is definitely AI generated, and this is where I think the problem does come in when you're kind of using it to sell product, it's kind of like, it just feels like you can't be asked. Then again, a big hypocrite thing is probably going across my forehead because I use it for some of my stuff. But I'm just one person, okay? This is a team of people. People you should be paying. Yeah. If anybody buys this, there's something wrong with you. Or you're a completist. What the fuck is this? And how much are they charging? Oh my god. Why? Why does this exist? I mean, if the TARDIS actually looked like that and glowed like that, that'd be kind of cool. But 9 quotes, rare, US exclusive. Who gives a shit? Just because they got a license doesn't mean it's good. That's weird. It's like, why in that main picture did they use the AI version and then you've actually got the proper background, which this actually looks really good, and it looks a little bit more interesting. What is all this shit? Let's see if we can see the TARDIS collectibles. See all. What is this? Oh, there we go. Have I seen these before? These are kind of cool. Is everybody fighting about AI again? I'm convinced people who actually like AI are just corporate fat cat companies because of how cheap and quick it is. If any artist actually likes it or respects it, that's kind of fishy. Oh, okay, I guess I'm very fishy. I'll keep saying, like with everything, it's all about the person who uses it, you know. It's all about the usage. And if you're using it to deceive people or not, or waste people's time, or steal from people. But the thing about the theft art, that's just not true, the whole stealing people's work thing, because it never outputs a one-to-one copy of someone's work. YouTube automatically upscales in every YouTube Shorts vids. Does it? I guess I never noticed. It's one of those things, I just don't think that it should have been given to the public this quickly, you know? I think it should have just... But then again, it's making a lot of money, so that's probably why it's been done. I don't know. I just kind of do urge people to kind of do their research a bit more onto both the positives and negatives, you know, try and get more of a full rounded view. That's what I'm trying to do. Because while I do use it sometimes for some things, I'll be cautious and go, do I need to use this, or do I actually have to put my brain into something that I'm doing? So, you know, I try to keep my aspect ratio, 90-10, you know. 90% me, 10%, you know, helping me make better work. What's this got to do with the TARDIS? A wireless phone charger. So it's got a print of a TARDIS on it. Okay. And this is the model's not... It's not great, but it's not too bad. I've not really seen it advertised anywhere. It's I don't know. It's really it's like it's Tennant's TARDIS. Why is it Tennant's TARDIS? Then the Bad Wolf one. I could swear that this was a thing before, and they've just repackaged it. Either way, I don't really care. Bringing the 10th Doctor to life. Who wants the 10th Doctor anymore? Literally no one. Which Supreme Dalek do I prefer, Resurrection or Renegade? I'm going to have to go with Resurrection, simply because of how kind of... I don't know, there was some kind of mysteriousness to him. And I hope to watch that special edition someday with the new model shots. That'd be really cool. What am I hoping for, expecting from character this year? Trying to think. Obviously, there was that Companion and Cyberman set that I was talking about. Look in a previous vid if you want to know what that is, because I know that it is one that might get released. It definitely exists in the prototype stages, but a first Doctor Companion and a Cyberman. Don't know whether that's going to be this year or whether it's been scrapped. No idea. Not heard about it since. Other stuff, we've not really heard anything. We've got a few history sets, but we've talked ad nauseum about that. It's just going to keep going in episodic format. I'm not really expecting any surprises. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens though. I'd like more comic book sets and stuff like that, stuff that's quite obscure, but I never quite understood why they never tried to I don't know, maybe they have, but why they never tried to re-release very popular figures through like Forbidden Planet and stuff like that, because obviously we've got the 15th Doctor and Ruby, and it's like, why didn't they do those two and make a full like 6-figure wave of like Tutti, Millie, and then 4 basically straight re-releases or slight repaints, as in like a 10th Doctor with a dark blue shirt, which we've never had. I know that stuff kind of goes to B&M, but it's like, are you scared of money? I don't know. Because I feel like even at $17.99 people would still buy it. And why they don't just re-release a bronze Dalek in that kind of wave, that's going to sell. Daleks will sell. They have a proven track record of selling out. So I have pre-ordered the Battles in Time, Bernard. I think if we get in a Paradigm, it'll probably be the white one. Yeah, Al Al doesn't really like re-releasing, but you know what I mean. As in, like with that Tennant set they did a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, they were repaints. So stuff like that, even stuff like that, like cheap repaints will do. It's like, I don't know what the hesitation of getting like a heritage wave in Forbidden Planet and stuff like that is, because there's got to be figures that if you make them, you'll make a profit on. Like, Doctor Who's not a completely dead brand. We know that stuff sells. Maybe B&M have an exclusivity deal. I don't know. It's one of those things which kind of perplexes me. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's you. The 13-inch Dalek parts. Yes. Yes, I am up for doing those. I'm just trying to go over my schedule in my head. I'm busy until probably mid next week, but I think I'll be able to get those knocked out next week. Just remind me. You can spam me on whatever social media platform. It was Messenger, right? Just message me again on Monday about it, and then I can do it, because it shouldn't be too difficult. I just need to there's some problems with my printer again, so I'm just going to have to kind of look back on it and see what's going on, but it should be alright. Oh, I can't remember where the picture was. They are re-releasing the Master's Laser Screwdriver. They're re-releasing it, but in chrome. Let me just get the standard one up, just as a picture for you guys while I'm talking. See if I can find it. But they are re-releasing this in chrome, which is really cool. Let's have a look. Oop, wrong one. Damn, we were literally talking about AI stuff. And then, I don't know whether I should go over this or not. I'll hold it for another video. We'll stop talking about AI now and start talking about merch. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find it on Twitter. If anybody has the link to these new sonic screwdriver leaks. So we've got a Master's Laser Screwdriver. We've got 5th Doctors. And we've got the 8th Doctors with chrome plating, which is really cool. Laser Screwdriver. Let's see if I can find it on Twitter. Latest. There you go. So, I don't know whether you guys have seen, but we should hopefully be getting these very soon, which is, like I said, the Master's laser screwdriver, the 5th Doctor's and the 8th Doctor's all chrome plated, which I am incredibly excited to see, because I love the 3rd Doctor one, wherever the fuck that's gone. It's there. I didn't get it out of the packaging, so I don't want to ruin the chrome, but yeah, exciting stuff. Wonder how much they'll be priced. I think they might be general retail, I don't know. Someone told me that they were. But that's really nice, that's really neat. I'm very excited to see that shit. And apparently we got the Defense Drone Dalek prototyped. As in these, I don't know, I don't think that these are like resin 3D printed parts. I think they're actual prototyped parts. Or not, I can't tell. It is bizarre how this thing like just hasn't come out. I mean, I must not know the actual costs of making this shit, because but not as rare as River and 12s. I think you're gonna have a hard time with the 12 one, because there's so many bootlegs out there. I don't think character are that bothered about re-releasing it, because I don't think it'd sell as well, to be honest. But yeah, no, it'd be nice to have a proper repaint of River Song screwdriver with both the settings. But yeah, this Recon Dalek, no, not Recon, Defense Drone Dalek, like, Al, why? You know? Sad. Really sad. Maybe the paint was kind of too much, you know, because there is quite a lot of different paints on it. Like, online exclusive? I hope. Yeah. Would love for that thing to come out. Is there any other goss on this page? Wow, someone owns a lot. Oh, that person blocked me. Off model in so many ways because of shared tooling. It would have required only tool in the end, which makes sense, and it wasn't in the budget. But it's like, in line with that opinion, I don't like them. What is this? Kind of makes sense in the story as, yeah, okay, but the design was compromised. Okay, so important content is why they aren't happening. It's that whole Al getting annoyed by something he doesn't like. I'm happy with the old tooling, I don't care, as long as we actually get the goddamn thing. Anyway, I digress. Noya replicas. Yeah, those are quite cool. Let's have a look at those after. We're kind of stalking people now. Also, I think with all the cards, they have made them all shiny, all the re-released ones. I don't know why it says Exterminator, because, like, they're not Exterminator, are they? I really don't get the concept behind these things now. It's really confusing. We're re-releasing cards, but we're giving them a shiny finish. Doctor Who figure Discord, I did not know about that. Oh, Azal. Oh, these are actually really nice. Damn. Fucking hell. That's so weird to see the commons shiny, because I'm so used to seeing all these cards. Very cool. 11th Doctor. God damn. You guys know what you're doing. Don't do this to me. So they all say Exterminator on the bottom. Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Oh, that's cool. I hate you guys so much. I just want the cards. We have to make them back at WH Smith's again. What the fuck were we looking for? Why am I swearing so much? How do I find... Do I just go on like AliExpress? Because there's the... I don't... If anyone could enlighten me on the production story behind these sonic screwdrivers, I would be very interested. Because how the hell did he get these things mass produced? You know? Did he buy a factory in China? Sonic screwdriver. I have had 4 energy drinks today. How crazy is that? And 1 bottle of cider. I've got an addiction to energy drinks. They're so good. Oh, I used to exercise a lot more than I do. I do still go to the gym, but nowhere near as much as I should be doing. Sonic screwdriver. I just want to kind of say, I'll take this moment. I know it's only 8 people, but I just want to say that I'm very grateful for everyone joining. And I'm not drunk. Trust me, I'll tell you when I'm drunk. I'm just very happy that people took the time out to watch this, because, you know, I think all of us kind of suffer with our confidence. I thought AliExpress would have them. Or is it Temu? Someone enlighten me. Sonic. Fuck off. Right. Come on, you asshole. Sonic screwdriver, sonic screwdriver. It can open doors but not work on wood. Okay, so we're really struggling to find sonic screwdrivers? It was AliExpress, I thought so, but we're having a hard time finding them. So this is like the bootleg ones. The thing is, I'd love to get these, but, well, I know they're not all £30.99, but a lot of it's junk, but I just still want them. Because I currently own the largest Doctor Who bootleg collection. Is the stream lagging, or is it just my phone being a dick? Yeah, I think the stream might be lagging. If me kind of lagging a lot is annoying you, then YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. You know, sorry guys, you're gonna have to deal with it. It says the streaming's poor, but I don't know what to do about that. Okay. Fuck my life. I do really want this bootleg though. One day. eBay has them. I was just wanting to look at the bootleg. Oh yeah, there you go. There's one on eBay. This isn't Noya, but this is that replica chrome one. I don't know how to make the stream not lag. It's beyond my skill set. So wait, are all of these bootleg then? I think they might be. That's so sick. It's bad, but it is so cool. So yeah, all of these are unlicensed. Well, you know what I mean. The knockoffs. Doctor Who around the movie. What is this? What is it? 12th generation blue prop pen. Activate 4 different modes by pressing and holding the button on a screwdriver. So this has got like the extra features that the other one didn't have. And then you've got the chrome plated one, which I would love to get. But they are very expensive, and you're not guaranteed to get the right one when they ship, because I've heard some horror stories. Then a Noya replica one. Ah, there you go. This is the Noya replica one. I think they're cool. They're a budget-friendly option, but the thing is, if you're going to get a replica, then you get a replica, you know? It's like track down a rubber toe one, because that's as authentic as you're going to get, because it's the guy who made the original things. Even though it's not completely accurate, which is quite weird, but bootlegs are weird because some of them are better than CO's official ones. People who own the build quality, yeah, probably flimsy. Yeah. Off? No. No. I've not seen anyone buy the 13th Doctor bootleg, so that would be quite interesting. Because that's a 720 in the picture there, but this is the character options one, so I wonder which one you get. Let's have a look, see if we can... We're going full-on detective now. I found some more Dalek prototypes on eBay somewhere. I'm not going to tell you guys where it is, because I'm thinking about buying them, but... if only I had a bit more money. Basically, don't look in the UK if you want to try and find a prototype. I never did a video on my two... I got a 6th Doctor prototype, the Ultimate Adventure one, and I got a 4th Doctor prototype, which is a Season 18 one. I've still never done videos on those things. Bootleg, 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 bootleg. Sorry, I'm wasting your guys' time now. Jackson Lake's Sonic Screwdriver, that's pretty cool. Maybe a character should do one of those. It'd be cheap to make, and it'll be accurate, so why not? Yeah, the Noya stuff there. Oh yeah, you got the 10th Doctor one. I don't know what it is, but something about it kind of just gives me the ick. I don't know what it is. I think that the solid replicas, I think it's just the packaging that which kind of just puts me off, you know? They just look a bit... weird. I'm not in a rush to get one. Let's just put it that way. If I were to get a Sonic Screwdriver, I would rather spend money on the proper thing. But that's just me. Oh, look at that. Having said that, quite a nice 3D printed prop there. This is more the kind of price range I'd be looking at. Funny a little. Oh, this is quite a rare one. I think Captain Jimmy did a video on these, but 720. I don't know what they're called now, but they re-released the character option screwdrivers. Oh, look at that molding defect. Look at that. Sorry, we're getting all proper CIA shit on this. The spring mechanism to elongate it jammed immediately, and now it doesn't actually stay together. Interesting. Do you know how to take them apart? Because maybe if you try taking it apart, you might be able to fix it yourself. I've deconstructed so many of these things. We're allegedly underground toys after they split from CO. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they don't really interest me, unfortunately. I used to be into Sonic Screwdriver collecting, and then, because I don't know where to put them, another one of the Noya replica, I think, or is this a CT? No, it's Noya. They are very good. I'm not going to say they're not. If I could get my hands on one for £80, then I'd do it. But, yeah, I can't. I just can't do 144 quid. There are a lot of Sonic Screwdrivers on there. Oh, remember this thing? That's actually a really good price. It's used. I would have liked it mint. But this is what I'm talking about with, like, when they re-released... They should have re-released stuff in Forbidden Planet, because this is actually quite... I think it's quite a good idea. This is the second time... We've had this 2 times now. We had it with the 3rd Doctor, where it's a figure and the Sonic Screwdriver. But this was kind of like the initial idea, which is like, it's close, it's almost there, but I think at the time I would have picked it up if we'd have got a new 11th Doctor variant, given him a different shirt colour and a different bow tie colour, or a new head sculpt or something. Or repainted the jacket to actually look good, and repainted the screwdriver a little bit to make it different from the other ones, then I think I don't know, maybe it would have been a bit more favourable, but I actually really do. I really, really want this. I'm not going to lie. At the time, it was like, oh, this is shit. And now I'm like, why did I never pick one of these up? They're so cool. They're cool because they're goofy. And out of all of them to do it for as well, like, it was during the 12th Doctor's era. Sure, they should have done a 12th Doctor one at that time. Oh, look at this. An accurate Imperial Dalek custom for sale. I wonder who's selling this. I need to glue the plunger back on because I bloody knocked the thing, didn't I? But this is an enhanced version of Edward Felix's Imperial Dalek sculpt. I've given it a new eye. I modelled a new eye because I wasn't happy with the one that he put. And the neck, I gave some texture. Because it looked a bit weird not having the texture. But yeah, this guy's for sale on eBay right now. Just a little plug. If you guys fancy checking it out. There's actually no other ones on eBay right now, which surprised me. Have we finished looking at science screwdrivers yet? I'm bored. There's so many bootlegs. So many. I'm sorry, I'm boring everybody now. Are you a fan of the 11th Doctor? Which replica? Oh, as a fan. I don't know, I've got to go with the rubber toe. I don't know why. It's more of a display copy rather than an actual go out and flick around copy. But if I were to go with one, I would go with the rubber toe because it's the closest in terms of screen lineage. And I'm more bothered about that, to be honest. Doctor Who 10th? What the fuck is that accessory? A paintbrush? That wasn't me. We're kind of just like doom scrolling on science screwdrivers right now. Who does that? Nice. Right, I think that was on my agenda. Oh, look, the 11th Doctor's back on audio. Oh no, wait, it's that guy I had on Merch Hunt that time. Lol. I remember when we were there, this wasn't on camera, this wasn't captured on camera, but as a joke, I was like, Miles, I got a beef with you. And then he looked really worried. And I said, we've got to fight it out to see who has the better 11th Doctor impression. It's just quite funny. Oh, never heard from him again after that. Matt who? I've not actually listened to it. I feel they really dropped the ball with Noonan's first Doctor. Yeah. He's right there. Know nothing about the man. Probably a really nice guy, but doesn't sound anything like the Doctor. Why are there two Millie Gibsons surrounding Ncuti Gatwa? I ask myself that question every single day. Wish I had two Millie Gibsons surrounding me. That'd be nice. Welcome A. Oh, that's me. Everyone's gone now. But it's okay. You guys are the special people. Look, I got this from a charity shop for $2.99, which is quite good. For those who don't know, this is the slightly rarer version of the 3.75-inch bronze Dalek. Really cool. Missing a gun, but I'm sure I've got a spare somewhere. That was a cool find. And I went to shop in Dewsbury, and I got the San Diego Comic Con Captain Jack. Sorry, trigger warning, I'll cover his face. Captain Jack figure. This is actually quite a rare one, and I found it for like, I think for 15 quid or something, which is quite good. Doesn't seem to be played with at all. And he said, oh, because you spent however much money, you get the choice from some free figures. And I was like, yeah, I'll take these. I don't have this. May have this, I don't know, but probably good for custom parts. And a 3.75-inch Capaldi. Don't even know why I have these things. They literally are cancer on your brain. It's 3.75-inch range. Garbage. Real garbage. What else did I buy? I bought something else. Oh, yeah. I bought a Ncuti Gatwa figure because I made this custom. A green coated 11th Doctor. There'll be a full video on this guy soon. It's the closest match you're going to get. I do kind of... It's a bit annoying about how wide the gap is on the chest, but in terms of the jacket, it's very, very close to what Matt Smith had. And I'm going to be giving him a new Stetson as well. This is Tom Baker's hat, just temporarily, but yeah, I'm very happy with this. This is the closest I'm going to get it, and I can't be bothered making another one after this. This is my definitive green coat 11th Doctor on the shelf, so I'm quite happy with that. Put him there. Any chance of doing some more accurate? Yeah, I do have that on the cards. I'm modelling the Necros one at the moment, so look out for that. That'll probably come to eBay in a couple of months, I reckon. But yeah, cool. Well, thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed talking about toys and AI and SLOP and shit like that. I think it's really good. I definitely think that you should subscribe to the MonoSupreme YouTube channel if you haven't already. Remember, every subscription means that Miles Taylor will get fired as the 11th Doctor. And MonoSupreme will take his place. Because, Tennant said, what am I on about? Geronimo! That was more David Tennant than Matt Smith. What is going on?